The word homage, what does it mean? Where did it come from? How does one use it in a sentence? It is 4:35 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright, so the word homage is a very controversial one in the watch world, mostly because no one can agree on how to pronounce it. Homage, 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 homage. How does the internet pronounce it? Well, according to this online dictionary,
homage.
Homage. They use the h in the h, whereas I just, I forget that it's there. I say homage. Whatever. So now that we've cleared that out of the way, what does this word even mean? Well, according to this dictionary here, it's a French noun, and in American English, it's a specific tribute paid to an artist, writer, composer, etc. by incorporating some characteristic idiom or style of the person in one's own work. So, how do we kind of transpose that into watchmaking? Well, apparently it's just by making a one-to-one copy. And see, herein lies the problem, guys. The word homage has been bastardized and distilled down to just replica. That's what it means. Carbon copy, apparently. So I'm gonna say something kind of controversial, okay? The Orient Komatsu. Is that an homage of a Rolex Submariner? Well, yes. And I know what you're thinking. What, you're calling the Orient Komatsu a copy of a Rolex Submariner? No. There's much worse copies of the Rolex Submariner. Yes, I'm talking about you. But again, that's the problem. I'm not talking about a one-to-one copy. I'm talking about an inspiration. I'm talking about a characteristic. Again, integrated crown guards, a 3 o'clock crown, a nice diver's bezel, a simple black dial with a date complication, again by the 3 o'clock. These are all things that could be, traced back to the Submariner, or dare I say, the Blancpain 50 Fathoms. And I guess it's kind of up to you how far you want to take it, right? What is a characteristic that you will be willing to trace back to another watch? And does that mean that every dive style watch is an homage to the Blancpain 50 Fathoms? Well, maybe. But when I did my Orient Komatsu review, I mentioned that, dare I say, the Komatsu could be kind of an homage to a 3 o'clock diver like the very prolific Rolex Submariner, and I got eaten alive for saying that. But again, I'm not saying it's a copy, I'm saying there's a few characteristics that make it a very appealing, kind of benign, by today's standards at least, everyday diver. So I get that people have different kind of parameters by which they're willing to define an homage, but that's not what's bothering me, okay? I guess that could be subjective. What's bothering me is that the word homage itself has now just become replica, and that's just a huge disservice to watchmaking, right? I truly do believe that watchmaking is an art, not only because there's a whole bunch of knowledge that takes a person to put all these tiny little pieces together so that a watch can, give us this very accurate information again and again and again. But also, they're designing things. They have to make it look beautiful and refined and oftentimes elegant, or at the very least, well finished. Unless, unless, I'm not even gonna say it. So as cheesy as it sounds, I really do consider watchmaking to be a skill and an art. And I think it's a huge disservice to the artists to just say an homage is just a straight up carbon copy. Now the reason I'm making this episode now and not like 4 years ago when I started my channel is because it's only gotten worse, right? As the years have gone on, the word homage has taken on this progressively aggressive definition that is just carbon copy, replica. And last week during my Saturday live stream, someone brought this up. They asked me how I feel about this word homage's new definition. And I went on a whole rant during that Saturday live stream, and I said, you know what? Not everybody is going to tune into one of these hour-and-a-half long live streams to get that little gem of information. So I wanted to sit down and actually do a little rant for you guys so that everybody is clear on how I feel, because a lot of people during that live stream chimed in and they agree, and I have a feeling you might agree as well. So please, let's use the comment section as a little reference guide for everyone else that's kind of joining this hobby, and chime in. What do you think of the word homage in regards to watchmaking? Is it in fact interchangeable with the word replica or carbon copy, or is it just kind of a simple inspiration, a simple characteristic that harkens back to another artist's work? Again, leave me in that comment. What do you think? So you already know how I feel about homages, guys. I am pretty unimpressed with watch homages because, again, most homage watchmakers are just replica makers. So yeah, I'm still not a huge fan of homages, homages, homages. They're uninspired in my opinion. However, if we go back to what the word originally meant, well, maybe there are some homages that I might like, but it's going to take the whole watch world to go back to the original definition. And there you have it, guys, my little vocabulary rant. I think I pronounced homage like 4 different ways in this episode. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. If you learned something new, if you agree or disagree, that's fine too. Leave it in the comment section. We can start a dialogue there. If you enjoyed this episode though, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then by all means give it a thumbs down. Any interaction helps. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because I'd love to see you on the next episode. And when you subscribe and you hit that bell, you get notified whenever we upload. And again, if you want to be a certified T3 bot, $4.99 a month gets you some extra content and access to the members only Discord chat, where we do an extra live stream every single week. So guys, I would love to see you over there. Check out all the affiliate links in the description below. Check out my personal website, thetimetellershop.com. Check out my second channel, T3 Time to Drive. So if you are at all interested in anything automotive, you will love that channel, I promise. Things are really taking off over there. I am so blessed. Everything we're working on, we're doing it because of you guys. All right, stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it.